So the movie which I am going to explain today is called Never Say Never. So in the beginning of the story, we see Park Chan, who used to be a very big boxer, and he was also very famous in his city, but then things changed in such a way that his name was completely lost, due to which now he drives a truck in a mining company, and by driving the truck for many hours every day, he gets only that much money which can cover his expenses of cigarettes and food. Now here Park is delivering coal from his truck like every day. But then he sees that there are many big stones on the road which are blocking the way of his truck, and this is a very common trick of thieves which they use to rob people. Now here Park immediately understands after seeing those stones that this is definitely a trick of the thieves, and Park gets out of his truck to tease those thieves. Now as soon as Park hears some sound, he goes there to see. Then someone attacks Park, and when Park catches him, Park stops because there is a 10-year-old child in front of him, and that child asks Park to leave all his belongings and go. Now seeing this, Park laughs at that child, but then many more children come there, and one of them hits a stone on Park's head, and after this those children rob Park completely, and now Park reaches the hospital after getting robbed. Now in the hospital we see Park's friend Fang, who is the manager of Park's mining agency. He tells Park that last night those people robbed everything of yours, and now we have to give them 6 months' salary of the workers, which is $60,000. Now what are you going to do? And now because of yesterday's theft, Par has lost his job, and now Par has no more options left, and now he has to pay for the money. There is a lot of need, because if he does not have money now, he will have to sell his truck and business too. So now Park comes to his old friend Jim to arrange money, who is a goon of this local area, and Park has helped Jim a lot in fights earlier. So for this reason, Park asks him to lend some money, and Park says that he will return that money as soon as possible, but Jim is very old in his business, and he knows that he has heard these things before. No one gives money to others so easily, for that one has to get his hands red with blood. So here Jim gives an offer to Park, and he tells Park that, Park, you were a good boxer, so why don't you start a gym at my place, and I will sponsor all the equipment for that gym from my side, and you train the children in that gym, and along with that, I will also solve your money problem. So now Park does not have any more options, so Park says yes to Jim. But when the children suggested by the gym come here for training, they are really very funny. Then Park takes his truck back to the same road where those children had looted him last night. Now as soon as Park and Fag get out of the truck, all those children come back and attack them once again. But this time Park had brought all his workers with him, and Park catches all those children here. Now Park knew that all these children are very good at fighting, but still, there is a lot of lack in their techniques, and Park knows that all these children are not afraid of fighting. And hunger and poverty have made them strong, and these children just need guidance to become a great fighter. Now Park gives them some food to eat so that they do not faint during training, and Park says that I want to make all of you fighters, and every day you will get food 3 times a day, and one of you will be the best fighter. Whoever performs the best, I will give him money as a reward. Now these children also accept Park's offer. Now at night, when these children are going to sleep, they talk among themselves whether this man named Park is good or bad. But then one of the children says that I do not care whether he gave us 3 meals a day, gave us a place to live. This is enough for me, and he wants to make us fighters. I do not need anything more than this. Now for a few days, Park gives very good training to those children, and even these children get new clothes to wear, so all the children are very happy with this. But then after a few days, the supplies for the gym stop coming. So when Park goes to the city to meet Jim to know this, then he comes to know that Jim has been jailed because Jim has made fake medicines in his factory and sold them, and due to this the police have arrested him, and all his accounts have also been frozen, and now he is not going to do anything for Park and those children. No one can do this. So now the park also does not have any money to run its gym. So here the park asks all those children to leave from there, but we could see that those children did not want to go back. But the park says, due to the injury, he can no longer walk properly, and because of this he used to rob drivers at night and send the remaining money to Suya's sister. After this, Park reaches Suya, and he gets to know the whole story from Suya, that when Suya went to another academy for training, he was asked to use anabolic drugs so that his performance could be even better. But when Suya refused, his fellow trainers broke his leg, and now knowing this, Park gets very angry, and here we are shown a flashback of Park. Here in his youth, Park used to be an Olympic boxer, but here his coach mixed drugs in his drink and gave it to him, due to which Park failed the doping test, and his Olympic medal was also taken away from Park, and due to taking trucks in the boxing match, Park was banned from boxing forever, and Park was jailed for 1 year, and after coming out of jail, he was banned from boxing. After this, Park got busy with other work with his gangster friends. After this, Park angrily goes to the coach of that boxing academy and beats him up very badly. But even then, the students of that coach come and catch Park, and here the coach breaks one of Park's shoulders and says to Park that, what will you do? You brought those worthless kids to me, but they were of no use. And if I tried to make them a little better, then what is the problem in that? After this, Park is completely gone. But he spends all his savings for one last time and gives an interview to the media. And in the interview, he tells his side of the story, that in what condition he got these kids, and how he stopped them from stealing and gave them a new purpose to live, and all the kids he trained at his place, their condition was very bad. I picked them all up from the road, and here Park tells about the coach of that gym academy. I also tells how he forced one of his students to take drugs, and when he did not take drugs, he broke one of his legs, and here Park completely clarifies that he had organized fake fights here, because at that time they did not even have money to eat food, and we did not have anyone to support us, and we had to do those illegal fights out of compulsion, and now after this, we see that CU has a knee surgery, and now his leg has been cured, and now after this CU comes to the jail to meet Mayu, because Mayu was punished for her crime, and here the CO tells Mayu that people like that interview of Coach Park, and his academy has started once again, and he also got a lot of donations for that academy. And along with that, the gym coach has also been punished for using drugs. And here Suyu tells Mayu that after some time you will also leave from here, and I will also leave. I want to see you in the fighting ring once again. And here Mayu tells CO that after coming out of jail, I am also coming back. And after this 2 years pass, and here we see CO, who has a championship match, and many people have come to see this fight. And at the same time, Mayu is also listening to his match on the radio in the jail, and here at last, Suyu wins this match. And there are tears in Mayu's eyes, and with this, the story ends here. So how did you like this story? Do tell me in the comment. I will meet you with another new story. Till then, goodbye.